Good morning, YouTube friends. It's Rena, and today I have a project to share with you that I created for a design team call at TresorsdeLuxe. I received a paper pack a month or so ago, Kaiser craft, and I absolutely was very inspired by a lady on YouTube named Leonie, and I'm sure you all know her. She created a beautiful, off the charts, just stunning mini album for JJ Showers, and I have probably watched that video 50 times. I love it. I wish that was my mini album. And this is the 6.5 by 6.5 paper pad. I'm sure she used the 12 by 12 because her album was much bigger, but I'm not ready to do a large one quite yet. Just getting started doing minis. So let me start by telling you that on the cover I used a Spellbinders die here, and this is from the paper collection. I used some pretty netting here with I layered a pink pearl trim there, and this is also from the paper collection. This is a Recollections butterfly, and these are all Wild Orchid Craft flowers, except for this one and this one, which are Recollections. And these little pretty little sprays are from the wedding department at Hobby Lobby, and I think they really add a nice touch to the flower sprays. This was a button that I got in a button pack, and I thought it went really well with the lace bow and the whole theme that's going on here with the Parisian theme. I also used the butterfly paper from the paper pack for the binding, and I did the same trim here on the back, and then that is the back of the album there. So let's go ahead and go to the inside. Quite a lot going on. Alright, so on my first page I created a little acetate pocket, and it's popped up. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of gals, they save their acetate that comes from packaged goodies that they receive. And this one, I'm a pet groomer. It's what I do for my trade. And actually, I think this was one that came from a blade set that I ordered. So I put that down, and then I ran my trim all around it, and then I layered this pink pearl trim. I had this flower for a long time, and it had a really ugly center in it, so I just ripped the center off, and I put this Recollection flower there. I layered some pretty lace that I think I picked up at my local craft store, and this cameo is from the paper collection, and I Mod Podged it and did a Spellbinders die behind her, and then just a pink bow, and that's actually a brad center. These, gosh, I ordered I don't know, 100 of these at some point in time, so I had those in my stash. So I made this little booklet, and it has this little crown charm on it, and this is from the paper collection here, and a place to write some kind of sentiment, and then the pages open up for photos or journaling. So that is the little booklet that slips down in here just perfectly. I love how the Eiffel Tower shows up there. In the center, I did a little rosette trim, And I added some pretty buttons from my stash that I got in my local craft store. I kept the same lace on the next page. All this paper is from the paper collection. This is also from the paper collection. And I just did a little Spellbinders die to kind of frame it out, and a bow with the brad. And this is an Arctic Cake charm right here. Wild Orchid Craft flowers. And these fabric flowers were also some flowers that I had in my stash. Don't even remember where they came from. So this opens up, and this is from the paper collection, place for a photo. And this is also a place for a photo. And then these two little tags just fit right in there. Okay, the next page has the Eiffel Tower from the collection. It's a chipboard piece, and I did Mod Podge all the pieces that I used of the chipboard collection. This as well, and this piece back here. Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and then again some more of those fabric flowers that were in my stash. These I got at Joann's. They were on super mega sale, and I apologize, I did forget who they're made by. So a photo can slip down and be right here, and then a photo can slip up inside this one to go here, or you can just leave the pretty paper, and then this opens up for another photo and a little journaling spot, and then the same on this side. So another real pretty organza, pink organza trim, and I layered this pink organza pearl trim down the center to cover up the binding. All right, on this page, I'm going to turn the book up and show you that this is an accordion fold pocket, and this is a beautiful paper from the paper pack, Recollection Pearl, a pretty lace, heart lace trim here, more of the pink pearl trim, another lace bow, and this was something that I just had in my stash. And these all just pull out, and they're front and back. And I just made the little pull tab with a piece of ribbon and tucked it in behind there before I glued everything together. So this is the center of the album, and I used that same netting here in the center, and then I layered another a white trim down the middle. And what I did was I used this Spellbinders die here and layered that on top of this square doily. Both of these pages are pretty much identical in design, just different paper and different placement of the flowers, so that when the book closes it lays more flat. I had to learn that the hard way, that you can't put flowers here and flowers here, because then when it closes it's just a disaster. So this is also from the paper collection, and beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I had these are actually brads that were in my stash, and they're very pretty and blingy, and I thought they went with the Parisian theme. This is also from the collection. So that's the center. And this page here, actually let me show you this page first. This is a Recollection flower, a Recollection butterfly, pretty lace that I got from eBay. This is from my local craft store, Recollection butterfly. And this is a Spellbinders die, and this is from the collection, and this pulls out, and it opens up, gatefold, for a nice size photo here, and journaling there. Also, on the back, another photo could go there as well. I have another trim that I got off of Etsy here, covering the binding. And here I have a real pretty green lace. And when I ordered this, I really didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I was real happy with turning it into a closure. So that just unties, and this opens like this, and this is from the collection. Also another piece here. Then it opens like this for a large photo mat here and here. This is also popped up and from the collection. So it opens one more time this way for another large photo and a really lovely journaling spot there with another trim, pearl trim here at the bottom. So, alright, this is the last 2 pages, and I was really excited about this page. I got my inspiration from JJ Showers, and she had created a mini album that had this little shadow box in it, and hers was a plastic container that she had gotten beads in, and I had purchased some little wood cutouts, and they came from Recollections, and they came in this little wooden crate, little tiny crate looking thing. And I was like, oh my God, that's what I'm going to do with mine. So thank you, JJ, for that inspiration. I painted it. I distressed it. I painted it pink, distressed it with a little white, and then I put different papers from the collection inside and put some little trinkets. This is from the collection as well. And then this cameo I just had in my stash. But yeah, this is a Prima charm here, and this is a Prima charm as well. This was something I had in my stash, and these 2 very vintage looking buttons I had in my stash as well. So really love the way that turned out, and really grateful for the inspiration for this page. My last page, I have another Etsy trim here, layered with the pearl trim. My last page here, obviously I have a doily underneath, and this is the waterfall page. So it's hard for me to do because I'm doing it one-handed here. But on the other side there I have a journaling spot on those couple of pages there. And then on the front, this journaling spot as well. And then that's the back. So that is my design team entry for TresorsdeLuxe, and I'm very excited. Even if I don't make it, I very much enjoyed creating this project, and I will continue to create and get better, and I'll enter next time if I don't make the team this time. Alright, you guys, have a happy scrappy day, and I look forward to showing you something else very soon. Thanks again.